Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is April, and if you're new here, I make DIY fashion and sewing videos every week. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell so you never miss out on a new video. This week on Thrifted Transformations, I'm going to be transforming this blush pink tunic that I found for only $3. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get started. I chose this item to transform because I love the dusty rose color along with the embroidered floral pattern. I never know exactly what I want to create in the beginning, so I just start with one feature I know I want for sure, which is this pointed bodice design, and start with that. First, I drape the bodice on my dress form. And once I finalize my pattern pieces, I take apart the dress, fold the front side in half, and cut 2 front bodice pieces from it. Then fold the back side of the dress in half and cut out 2 back bodice pieces. Mark the darts on all your pieces and sew them closed. Moving on to the rest of the design, I decided it will be a dress and draped an A-line skirt to fit the pointed bodice shape. For the back side of the skirt, I just traced the front skirt, but marked a regular waist across the back. Keep in mind that after creating these pattern pieces, I still need to sew samples first out of muslin and make more alterations before cutting the actual dress. So these first pattern pieces that I'm drafting right now are just a starting point for all the alterations that I will be making. Once my patterns are finalized, I cut the skirt out from what's left of the fabric. The front skirt will be cut on fold. And you will need to cut 2 pieces out for the back skirt. Since the material is transparent, I purchased some additional lining fabric and cut out all the same pieces from the lining. And everything I do to the outside dress, I will repeat on the lining dress. Now that all the darts and pieces have been sewn and cut, we can assemble the dress by first sewing each front bodice piece one at a time to the skirt, starting at the point. To make it easier to follow, mark your seam lines on all the pieces. Pin one bodice down and sew it in place. Then pin the next bodice piece down and start sewing it from the center point to the side seam as well. And you'll want to repeat the same thing to your lining layer. For the back side of the dress, attach the bodice to the skirt at the waist. Next, face the front and back dress right sides together and sew the shoulder and side seams closed. Now we have one full lining dress and one full outer dress, and can face the 2 layers right sides together and sew it along the entire neckline. I'm starting from the center front of the dress and sewing to the back neckline, and then we'll go back to the center front and sew the other half of the neckline. This will make sure that everything is lined up evenly starting from the middle. Turn the dress right sides over and understitch the lining down along the neckline to keep it from sticking out. For the sleeves, I took them apart and removed the original lining but kept the shape. And to make them fit my new armhole, I just gathered them along the top to create a puff sleeve look. And to add some more pizzazz to the sleeves, I pinned a bunch of puckers all over until I achieved my desired look, and then hand sewed each one in place. To finish off the bottom, I used a narrow hem. Next, close up the entire dress with an invisible zipper. After fitting the dress on me, I mark my seam lines along the center back and sew the invisible zipper to the outside layer only. I like to hand baste the zipper in place first to make sure everything is lined up, and then I sew it permanently down with my machine. Flip the dress inside out so the center back layers are faced right sides together, sandwiching the zipper in the middle, and sew the lining to the zipper tape at a wider seam allowance than the outside layer. This way the lining doesn't get caught in the zipper when sliding it up and down. Next, close up each skirt layer individually. And lastly, I trimmed and hemmed the bottom of the skirt to my desired length, and I'm finished. Here is the final transformation. The sleeves were the last thing on my mind, but they ended up being the focus of this design, along with the pointed bodice, which is perfect because the rest of the dress is a simple silhouette. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments what videos you want to see next from me, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more DIY fashion and sewing videos. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!